In the heart of the Lone Star State is a city that locals will tell you is one of the hippest places on earth, Austin, Texas. I'm Dr. Erin Homburg. My partner, Dr. Greg Bealey, and I are setting off on a new adventure in modern veterinary medicine and proving that most things in Texas are always better if they're big, especially big ideas. Our new hospital, the Austin Urban Vet Center, is a one-of-a-kind place for a one-of-a-kind town. Pampered pets and urban owners in the modern concrete jungle. This is going to be wild. Pretty soon, you'll see why they say, keep Austin weird, right here on Urban Animals.
We gotta go on in and take care of business. It's my routine every Thursday morning, guys. See y'all in a minute.
Welcome back. We have some breaking news out of Bealey's farm out there. The cows are loving this weather. All right, let's get to the phone.
Good morning.
Gloria. Hi, Gloria.
Good morning.
Hi, Gloria. Well, that was certainly interesting. Had some interesting calls this morning. It seems to me that this is their highest rated spot here at the station, whether it's morning or night, any day of the week. And so it really kind of has intrigued me that people call in. All right, we'll see you guys later.
While Greg is at the TV station being a rock star, I'm fighting the fabulous rainy day traffic. I have a long to-do list for the new hospital, plus we still have a waiting room full of patients to see. It's going to be a busy day. Aminophylline injectables.
We got the ivermectin.
All right, yep, that's all for now. I may call back this afternoon and get a few more. I just got to check on a couple of things downstairs. She's a little slower than my regular girl, but that's okay. I got tired of doing it. I don't want to do anymore. I have about probably 10 more other things.
You give it in turn? All right. Have some antecedent ready, just in case we need to reverse him real quick and stuff. This dog, his name is Otis. He's right at 15 years old. He's got this really large mass coming up on top of his back here. This mass was not there 2 weeks ago, so now something has to be done pretty quick. Otis, you doing good? He's a great dog. I've seen him ever since he was a puppy. We're going to be fairly aggressive. I'll make a little incision right here, go in there and see if we can get some stuff out of there. He's doing fine. You're good, Otis. Hang in there. Well, it's really fast for something like this to come up on a dog. They said this thing was not there at all 2 weeks ago. That would be some good stuff to get something out of this thing. I'm afraid that we may not, though. Whenever a growth like this comes up, you either expect a very fast-growing tumor. Hopefully what we would see is that it's just a reactionary kind of tissue to trauma or to a possibility of a foreign body that could have gotten up in there. What we're trying to do is give this guy some good quality of life for the rest of his life. It's not going to be that much longer, but hopefully he has a good reason to hang in there for a long time.
So this is one of about 6-7 surgeries we're doing today. This is a spay. She's a puppy. And spay and neuter is what we do a lot of. And what he's given now is the induction agent, which will make her go all the way to sleep. And what he's doing is hooking up ECG, which is like an EKG in a person. And that'll help to monitor her under anesthesia. You want to make sure that your hands are clean and these instruments were sterilized before I got to them. I'm going to make my area here for the incision while Gil gives them medication. So I'm just going to make my initial incision here and get to the body wall.
He'll be waking up here in a few minutes. Good dog. You want to check for the rest of the body and see if you can see any obvious swollen lymph nodes, seeing if there's any kind of sign of metastasis to other parts of the body. See his little mouth is starting to turn pink now? That's really nice. That's what we want to see. He's a good dog. He's been on a lot of pain medication over the last 2 weeks, trying to make him feel better with that. It'll be interesting to see what this biopsy comes back as. I'm afraid it's not going to be good news, though. He's going to sleep it off, it looks like. That's okay, as long as he's nice and smooth.
And that's it. Let's clean her up and get her ready. She'll go home this afternoon probably about after 3:30 or so, walking out the door. These young puppies, they just bounce back usually. All right, I guess we'll go see what Greg's doing. From regular checkups to real emergencies, they always need our help. That bond, that relationship is one of the most satisfying things about this job.
Bring Otis into one. You know, I gave him a long-acting antibiotic shot. I don't think until we find out what it is, I don't think there's any reason to. This ain't my first rodeo. He's been a trooper ever since he was a little bitty guy.
You looked after him his entire life.
I have.
Really have. And I just, you know.
And don't kid yourself. It's hard on me when it comes down to it, too. Every day is different. The one thing that doesn't change is the needs of our patients and sometimes even the owners and the care that we give to each and every one of them.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses?
This is a family farm in Milam County, out of Rockdale, Texas, in between Rockdale and Cameron. This farm has been in our family for about 70 years. But we built a little farmhouse over here 2 years ago, and it's really a wonderful thing to come out and spend the night out here. And it's only an hour out of Austin, so it's pretty easy to get to. This is heaven. This is heaven. I mean, you can't find this stuff in downtown Austin. I was telling the guys how funny it is, as much as I don't really like the city. Here we are starting a clinic deeper into the city, which makes it even more important to get the hell out of there and come out here. But this is as close to God as you can get. This is where I get real close to Him out here. And as outgoing and gregarious, as I said, as I am at my practice and with the people that I know and love in Austin, I'm probably the exact opposite out here. I don't say a lot, I think a lot. It's a cowboy Zen thing. I'm pretty much a cowboy. Yeah, it's that John Wayne thing in me.